Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the Virtual FoxFest 2020, our October edition.
2021.
Sorry. I've transported back in time. I'm enjoying last year's conference. Wait, how do we get to the last slide?
No, this is to tell people if you have questions for us, start typing them in the chat for stage now. And when we get to the end of the formal material, we'll take as many of those as we have time for.
We'd like to once again thank our sponsors for contributing to the conference and helping to defray costs. Just a reminder that there is a trade show area in the panel to the left. You click Expo, and there are both live and video booths. The live booths are the ones that have the word live in a red badge, and that's where you can actually, they're like the session rooms. You can actually go in there and chat with the various exhibitors. There are also video booths where you can go and watch a video about their products or services. So please go and visit the booths during the breaks or social time. You can also see the schedule on the registration page or on the reception page. Just a reminder that there are a couple of discounts. So for X Sharp, there's a 50% discount until November 30th when you subscribe to their Friends of X Sharp. And DBI has a 50% discount as well. So just a reminder about those two.
Also a reminder that this is an online conference. If you run into technical glitches, step 1 is refresh your browser. That will often solve the problem. If that doesn't, try restarting your computer and coming back in. And if neither of those solves the problem, say something in the chat and one of us will pick it up. Probably other people will be saying the same if the problem is on our end and by the time you get to it. So, but you know, we will pay attention. One other thing you should know with respect to the stage is that it runs 20 seconds behind what's going on backstage. That is, you're not going to hear what I'm saying now until 20 seconds after I hear it. That means there may be a little bit of time in between things happening, but don't worry about it. We know what's going on.
Okay, we are seeing a lot of people join in on our session rooms, which is great. The problem is everyone's joining in the Arizona room, which only allows so many people to be visible and participate in an audio way in the session room. If you want, there's 6 other rooms that you can join in on besides the expo rooms, but in our session rooms, there's many other rooms to go in. If everyone spreads out, it gives a lot more people the opportunity to actually join in. You can also send direct messages to specific attendees using the People tab on the stage or the event. And if you want to directly chat with people, you can also join in on video sessions, I believe. If you're in the chat and for the sessions, or for any discussion, actually, you can use the @, and if you start to type the person's first name, I believe you have to do at least 2 letters, maybe 3. It will actually pop up a list of people who match that name, and you can select that person, directly tag them in on the conversation so they can see or be notified that their name has been pulled out. So if you're posting questions, for instance, you may see people directly answer your question in the chat. Tamara already mentioned our 20-second delay, but you will also hear, besides our speaker, you will also hear our producer in the background. That producer is either going to be Doug, Tamara, or I, who are helping the speaker with any issues or questions that you may pose during the session. And if you're going to post on social media, whether it's Twitter or Facebook or anything else, please use hashtag #VirtualFoxFest.
Evaluations. We say this every time. The evaluations that you fill out really, really help us and help our speakers get better. We read every word that gets written in evaluations, and we think about it, and we figure out what are some themes we're hearing that a lot of people are concerned about. There are evaluations for the individual sessions and for the conference as a whole. You'll find the individual sessions near the top of the page on the conference site and the conference as a whole near the bottom. So make sure you find both. You received your individual anonymous credentials in an email. The link to the evaluations is in the chat right now, but also is on the Virtual FoxFest website. And when you get to the evaluation page, if you're not sure what to do, you can watch the video that's there, which will guide you through how it works.
All right, so we'll take any questions. Is my mic better now? A few people said that my mic is distorting. Is my mic better now? I realize you won't hear this for 20 seconds, but let me know if I've adjusted it down a little bit. Let me know if it sounds any better or not.
Really, nobody has things they want to know about what's going to happen, how we do this, who's going to win this week's football games. We don't know that. John Ryan would know, but he's already, he's not here this morning.
Oh, actually, there's one other thing we didn't mention that we can mention. We mentioned that a few people passed away this year. We actually added a session this evening at 6:30 that will give people a chance to say some nice things about those people who have passed. I will let you know that we have a special guest who will be joining us. Not one of the people who passed, by the way, just so you know. We're not that good. But we do have a special guest who's going to join us from our community who hasn't been at a conference in a while.
Charles says that we take a poll about how many people will attend in person going forward. We usually do that after the conference. I think that is that one of the questions on the conference eval?
It is on the conference eval.
Okay, yeah. And you can put notes in there as well, as Tamar mentioned. You can put in text, so you can explain, virtually works better for me, or I prefer an in-person conference. So feel free to let us know what you think about that. Because that is important to us. That's obviously attendance is part of our decision-making process when we decide about going forward with a live event or not. So it's important for us to know. Still comments about my mic, so I'll disconnect my headset after we're done this session. I'll disconnect my headset and reconnect and see if that sounds better.
Maybe now, Doug. Maybe that's what they really want.
Oh, I see.
Yes, Charles, we have signed a contract. We are our contract with the hotel allows us to cancel the event by July 2nd. We always have had that. That's why we have people register by July 1st. And then on July 2nd, we make a decision, sometimes with great nerves, whether we can put the conference on or not. But we definitely have a contract that is scheduled for next October 27th through 30th in Arizona at the same conference hotel and facility that we've done. I don't know how many now, last 10 conferences, Southwest Fox.
Well, and that sort of does bring up another point, and that is one thing we've always asked folks to do is to sign up as early as possible, at least before that July 1st early bird deadline. And that date was picked not accidentally, because as Rick mentioned, our no-go is July 2nd. So, if we've got 20 people registered by July 2nd, I think you can probably guess where our decision would be about going forward or not, because we are personally on the hook for tens of thousands of dollars in costs to the hotel. And like I said, if we've got 20 people registered by July 1st, I don't think any of us wants to, fork over tens of thousands of dollars out of our personal bank accounts. I know our spouses wouldn't care for that very much. So once we make an announcement about a live event for next year, please, please, please register prior to July 1st so that we can make, an informed decision on July 2nd about go or no go.
This is a good point also for me to reiterate something that I blogged about on our blog a long time ago, which is that in addition to the underlying commitment of tens of thousands of dollars, the economics of running a conference are really interesting. We make several commitments. The biggest one, the most expensive piece of running a conference is the food. And that's where we're committing tens of thousands of dollars. But the other thing that's going on for us is part of our contract, we are committing that our group will use a certain number of hotel nights in the conference hotel. And because we have because we make that commitment, we get the meeting rooms are provided to us and we don't pay by the day for those rooms. So when you make the commitment to come, booking through our block really matters. And we do our best with the hotel to get you a good rate at the hotel. But when you, if you decide to stay elsewhere or you book directly with the hotel, that does have an economic impact on the conference. So figure we like to share that kind of stuff because we don't want to hide that this is the economics of doing it.
Tom has a question. Do you have an exit clause due to Corona? Rick, I don't recall if we have that in our contract or not.
No, our exit clause is that we can cancel before July 2nd of any year. So we had to use that clause in 2020 and in 2021. The hotels with the conference hotel folks and the Elegante, which is the conference center folks, were more than understanding. They were, of course, unhappy because they like to see our business come to them each year. But the honest truth is that they did not give us a difficult time. We've been great customers of theirs, which is something that they've been really happy with. Our people who come to the conference, our attendees who come to the conference have been really good to their staff and to the facility and did not, we're not like tearing up the rooms and all that kind of stuff. So they love us. And so the fact that we've been able to cancel 2 years in a row with no negative financial impact to us has been a testament to the quality of people at the DoubleTree and at the Elegante. Charles, I say you come to Arizona and send your wife to Italy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen.
Yeah. Because you'd have to factor in the cost of a divorce lawyer too, so that just adds to the overall cost. So. Anyway, I guess that's probably about it. So we'll let everybody go and see you all back here in 15 minutes for tomorrow's session. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.